All right, welcome. Can I? Never mind. Okay, anyway. Welcome to the flight. We'll go ahead and start off with getting our toolbar and getting our weight and balance done. So it was 150 pounds per person. Do you want 50? And then how much was it for 180 pounds left over for all the magazines? 180 pounds worth of magazines.
Good morning, my favorite transporter. Passengers will board as soon as you request. Transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger, please stand by.
Okay, so now that it's boarding, I do have a new setup. I've got a Logitech yoke and throttle quadrant, so we'll see how this goes. I tried to practice with it a little bit the other day and wasn't doing too good, so I tried to adjust the sensitivity settings, so we'll see how it goes. Well, let's go ahead and turn on the main battery, because we've done the walk around and looking around. Our parking brake is set. Circuit breakers are all pushed in. Everything's all set and ready to go.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Let's secure the door. So we got our passengers and everything to go. All right, so that, alternators, fuel boost pumps, magnetos to both. Mixture, full. Propeller pitch, full. Let's get throttle up to full, just to give a little bit of fuel squirted in the engine there so we can get a good start. Let's pull that back. And let's go ahead and start the front. Again, front engine is the shortest wire between the engine and the battery, so we should get electricity a little bit quicker. Alright, clear prop. Good start. Good start. And we're going to idle it again at around 1,000 RPM. Alright. Clear prop on the rear. Excellent. Master avionics on. Wing lights on. Navigation light, strobe light, beacon light, all on. Cowl flaps for the rear and the front engine cowl are both open for startup. We are getting good fuel pressure, oil pressure, and cylinder temperature, which should start to come up. Let's get our weather radar turned on here. There we go. Turn it to test. Good. Completely on. Now let's get our flight plan put in here. Let's go to waypoint, get our cursor selected in here, and let's start going to Papa Alpha 88. We go Papa, and then Alpha. We want 8. Nemacolin. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get a direct flight there. Get the cursor back up. And we are going to back to activate. And now we need the enter key. Excellent. Go to the flight plan, make sure it is entered. Fantastic. Go out of the flight plan. We're in waypoint mode. Let's go back to navigation mode. Make sure that we change our VLOC to GPS. Again, I've got my co-pilot that's going to be handling my radios today. Now that the engines are on, we can turn off the fuel pumps. Everything looks set and ready to go, and because it's a little bit of an overcast, I'll go ahead and be nice and turn on my taxi lights. We may also need to use the pitot heat, just because it is kind of cold out today in Pennsylvania. I think it's only like 46 degrees and overcast. In our destination, PA 88, Papa Alpha 88, is going to be hopefully broken clouds, but it's still overcast at, 5,000 feet, 5,500 feet. Alright, let's test our alternators, make sure that they work. So we turn off one alternator, we see that this light is illuminated. Go ahead and turn that back on. And then we're going to try the other alternator, make sure we get the proper warning that it's turned off. Fantastic. Awesome. Alright, while we're here, let's go ahead and do our run up. Parking brake is already on. Let's go ahead and increase to about 1500 RPM. And let's test our magnetos. Front engine, we go to the right magneto. Only looking for a drop of about 50 or less. Okay, not bad. Back to both. Let it reset there. Left magneto. Not terrible. Back to both. Now we go to the rear. Right magneto. Same thing, drop of about a 50 maximum. Okay, back to both. Let it reset. And then left magneto, drop. Back to both. So it looks like the left magneto might be a little... Oh, never mind. That drop was within range. Never mind. Forget what I said. Okay. Run up is done. And then we can also just test feathering the prop, sort of. Your RPM all the way down. And then we'll simulate that the prop feathering for both is all good to go. Excellent, I think we're ready to go. Let's turn off our parking brake. And let's taxi out to runway 26, I believe is what it is. It looks like we're clear in the taxiway. Yeah, there it is, runway 26. So again, we're just transporting some passengers about 10 minutes away to the south. And then also transporting some magazines just to make a little extra money, because looks like they buy some aviation magazines for a nice little profit. Wind should only be about 10 to 15 knots, and especially down to there we go. Especially down at our destination, I think it's 15. I don't know why it's having all these problems. I thought I fixed it, but whatever. Alright, then there's our hold short line right here.
Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey Quebec traffic November 842 Tango uniform, taking off runway 26 straight out departure.
Alright, well, that was the call. Give it a little boost there. Alright, final is clear. Runway is clear. And let's take off, full power. There's these little... Jeez. That's abort. It looks like we had a landing gear failure. Let's get the fuel turned off. Alternators off. Turn off the magnetos. I don't really hear anything else. Let's get these turned off. All right. Well, can we open the door a little bit? Yep. And then we can let our passengers out. And then we have to go back to the FBO and see what exactly caused the failure and get it fixed. Well, that's going to cause a dent in my plans. So we'll try again at a later time once we figure out why the landing gear failed, and probably from a couple of hard landings that I did before, but we'll see. This is Call Sign Scooter. I'm going to sign out for now and then figure out what's going on with my Cessna.